I'm sorry. Hi, guys. I was finishing my hauls because this is my second time starting this live because um I had some technical difficulties. And I was eating the hauls. Um, but I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope all is well. It's a little rainy out, but it's kind of indicative of the mood that I'm in. This is Jamela, aka Love Warrior, coming to you with another episode of Spiritual News. Today I just wanted to talk about what God has for you is for you. Nobody can take what God has for you. I don't care how many scams and plans and plots of the enemy. What God has for you is for you. Okay? You're going to get what God has for you. I don't care what comes against you, who comes against you. It's going to happen. It's when you're a chosen one, when you're called by God to be a messenger or do something special in the world, you're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked. Think it not strange, the scripture says, when you go through diverse trials. Think it not strange. So it's going to happen. It's part of the gig, okay? And that's what I learned early on. It's part of the gig. Being a messenger for the Most High God. But I just wanted to start with a quote that says, I don't know who said it, but I heard someone say it. Better to be hurt with the truth than to be soothed with a lie. It's better to be hurt with the truth than to be soothed with a lie. And probably in this day and age we live in, that's not the case, but it's the case. This video is going to be a little different. I need to say, I'm like, trigger warning. If I start going in and you feel uncomfortable, you don't like what I'm talking about, it's make you feel some type of way, just, excuse yourself or change the channel, or whatever you need to do. But today I need to set some people free. And starting with myself, because everything starts with self. I can only manage myself, and I think I've done a good job of it. With all the stuff I've been through in life, I don't look like what I've been through. I think I've done a good job of managing myself. I know when to come out of each energy. I know when to be in my masculine energy, my feminine. I've mastered myself. And that's just a part of life. But I just want to talk about today briefly, and really, if I don't get a lot of people watching this video, it's all good, because I really just need to set some people free and set myself free. Okay. Like I said in the previous video, we're living in the world's greatest show. It's a bunch of staged, manufactured stuff going on around us. And it says slow connection. I know it's raining outside, so if it's like looking strange and weird on the other end, just let me know and I'll move. But we live in a time where being a chosen one, it's like you like really ostracized and really bullied, basically, by a bunch of people, organizations, societies, being a chosen one. So you really have to be tuned into your intuition to hear what God is telling you. Again, this video, I'm not really concerned about how many. Whoever needs to hear it is going to hear it. Whoever it needs to reach is going to reach. I don't never get hung up in that. A dangerous thing to have in the world is an unhealed, broken-hearted person with power and authority or money. That is the most dangerous thing you can have. And it's spread through this world like a plague. People abusing their authority, not upholding the oath that they took in these different offices. And God is not having it no more. He's not having it no more. He's exposing these people so he can call judgment, and we can move on to the new world where it's peace, where the lion can lay with the lamb, where it's not all this evil going on in the world. People are being taken over by entities, and we see it in children. It's all calculated. Okay, it's all calculated. With these smart devices, it ain't no telling what type of stuff they send in to our children. Because there's no way you can have all these young people all of a sudden becoming ruthless killers who ain't never been no ruthless killer. They're being controlled, and they're having subliminals all around them. Okay. But like I was saying, being a gifted person, you're going to be attacked. Thinking not strange, you're going to be attacked. It's been going on all my life. It's been going on all my life. I don't know if I said the statement that I wanted to say. I don't know who made the statement, but it said, better to be hurt with the truth than to be soothed with a lie. Better to be hurt with the truth than to be soothed with a lie. It's hard for me to get started with what I'm really trying to say because it's kind of personal, and it's just like I just got to get it out because it's going to lift the weight off of me, and it's going to free some other people that just don't know when to stop. I mean, I've been saying over the last 3 years, because that's when I did my last video prior to this succession of videos I'm doing now. I will talk about, stop trying to comfort me because I'm just trying to do a job. I'm just a messenger. Why are you coming against me? I'm just a messenger. But apparently, I didn't say it loud enough, or I didn't speak up to the people in the back of the room because they just still keep coming for me. They just still keep coming for me. And it's not just me. It's a whole collective of people like me that are here to make the world a better place, to spread messages, to help the collective. You don't have to be dishonest to get what God has for you. You would be surprised the stuff people do for $1. They the most, what was you doing for a Klondike bar people I've ever seen. And they would do anything for money. And that's the trick of the enemy. And it's kind of sad to me. I really feel kind of sad today. Because it's like the enemy keep tricking us. Tricking our men, tricking our women into forfeiting their destiny. They getting tricked out of their destiny. They getting tricked out of their life purpose. Because they're being drawn away by their own lust. And the enemy know that. And he's just setting these people up. He's setting these men up. He's setting these women up. Using them in his grand plot. And they keep falling for it. And they attacking people that look like them. For $1. I mean, these people would do anything for money. It is so sad. It is so sad, the things that people do for money. And it don't even have to be a lot of money. But this is the things that people who are chosen are being played with in the world today. And I'm doing this video. I'm trying to hurry up and get this out, do this video, because it's sensitive to me. And that a lot of people in my life has been staged around me to slow me down. It's been like the world's greatest show, unbeknownst to me. But God has been giving me pieces of the puzzle over the last several years. And I just been like having a best man moment. How when he was in the bathroom and he was reading the book, and he kept like unfolding, like he started realizing that his best friend had slept with his woman. And it's like all this fire and passion behind it. I've been in that space for the last 5 years. God been just unfolding things that's been happening to me, showing me my enemies, like kind of delaying me from where I'm supposed to go, because he had to get all the people who weren't for me away from me, around me. And I think I've gotten all the handlers out of my life. Though it may be a few people that's not totally for me still around, but that's okay, because we need the Judases, because they keep us on our feet. But what I basically want to talk about is stuff that these people are doing. Stuff these people are doing for $1. You would be surprised the stuff that people do for monetary gain. And it's usually against the chosen people. And I think about when Jesus was born, there ain't nothing new under the sun. When Jesus was born, they knew he was being born. They consulted with astrologers. They knew he was being born. They knew he was going to be special. And he was going to save the world. So all the heathens thought that they should kill all the firstborn sons. It's nothing new under the sun. It's nothing new under the sun. So that same stuff is going on now. When you are chosen, you are known that you are born. They follow you. They know because your DNA. You're followed. When you're chosen, you are known. And a lot of times in families, you have people that tap into divination. They get readings on people that they know in their family. And when they realize that certain people is going to be a star, and maybe they want their child to be a star, like, why does this person get to be the star in the family? They go to attacking and manipulating that person's life, staging things around that person so they will never get to that point, making it difficult for them to reach that star level. But what God has for you is for you. And no devil in hell can stop what God has for you. Trust me, I know, because I've been the plot. I've been on the receiving end of so many plots against me. Like, that's why I relate to Jesus. I've had so many plots and plans executed against me. It's like unreal. It's unheard of. It's unprecedented. But God had to unfold this stuff to me piece by piece, because it was so overwhelming. And just to know that people who I thought loved me would do some of the things they have done, it's very disheartening. It's very sad to me, for lack of a better word. But nonetheless, this stuff has been going on around me all my life. And unbeknownst to you, probably you guys too, when you're gifted, it's a target on your back, and things are being staged around you to try to steal your star, that star quality. People are trying to destiny swap with you to steal your birthright. And not even just your spiritual birthright. People are plotting and planning on you for earthly inheritances. You would be surprised the amount of people that have had stuff left to them, and certain family members know, but other family members don't know, and they keep it like that. Especially if you like somebody has left you something, you have whole families that will plot against you just so you won't get it. I mean, the hate goes long and far and deep and wide. the measure of what these people will do is unheard of. It's unprecedented. So, you know, I basically am doing this video just so I can have a recording of what I'm going to say. And so I can free my mind, free some other people, because apparently they're not going to stop attacking me. Now they starting to attack my children. And it's like, oh, you didn't pull the gloves off now. And they didn't get the memo, apparently, that I'm not the one to come for, because I work for God. How you going to come for somebody who worked for God? And I've been just lying dormant. I've been like a sleeping dragon. And these people just keep poking me. They keep poking me. They just keep poking me. They keep poking me. And so it's like, how long you think you can poke a fire-breathing dragon and it's going to be good for you? It's not. It's not. So that's the energy I'm in now. And it's kind of sad, because God has just been showing me how the enemy been tricking people out of their birthright, tricking people out of their destiny, their God-given destiny, where God had a cup running over for them. And the devil just been tricking them. And I can see even my life personally, certain relationships, friendships I've been in, the devil tricked them out of me. Because you have people painting a narrative of me that is not the truth. And by the way, if you get any videos, if you get any videos or messages of somebody reaching out to you saying they me, don't believe the hype, because they doing that too. Catfishing people with your profiles, with your pictures, and making it seem like it's you, only to victimize somebody and under your name. They doing that too. So I basically just want to talk about stuff that's being done, the things these people be doing for money, for monetary gain. It's like we've been living in a Truman Show. Like, things have been staged around us. You would not believe it. And I'm telling you, when people wake up to what's really been going on in the world, they're going to be pissed off to know a lot of stuff that happened in your life that caused you delays was staged. Even I know from my own personal experience, when I would try to go get certain jobs, I would be, you know, the person would be so excited and they almost had gave me the job. I would leave. Next thing I know, I don't hear nothing from these people. They ain't responded. They're not answering to me. And I'm like, well, what happened? And this has happened so many times in my life. And God just let me know that it's somebody calling. That's the truth. It's somebody calling, saying certain things about me to get people not to hire me. Or what they do, they pay people to come where you do work to harass you, to give you a hard time, to steal your peace, to steal your joy. It happens. Trust and believe it happens. But what God has for you is for you. These people think they're going to beat you to your destiny. These people think they're going to be you better than you. How that makes sense? I keep telling these people, love the skin you're in. Be thankful and grateful for what you have, for the cards that God gave you, the hand that you've been dealt. We all had to go through things in life. Rejection, heartbreak. But you don't let it set the tone for the rest of your life. These people cannot get over stuff that didn't happen 30, 40, 50 years ago. And they are allowing it to set the tone for their whole life. It's pretty sad. The most dangerous thing one of the most dangerous things that you have is an unhealed, broken person with power and money. That's one of the most dangerous things you can have. An unhealed, broken-hearted person. Because what happens is they weaponize their positions. They weaponize their jobs. They weaponize their organizations. And they take their petty feelings out on people that they mad at or they don't like. They take sacred, which should be something sacred, sacred knowledge, sacred wisdom, sacred gifts, and they use it and weaponize it and bully and target people just because they don't like them for no other reason. Oh, why they get to be the star? For no other reason than that. It's going on all around us. So again, I'm telling you, I'm basically just doing this video so I can get it off my chest and set some people free. And also let some people know, stop trying to come for me. Like, what is wrong with y'all? You're not going to get me to stop serving God. You're not going to stop what God has for me. The only thing you're doing is reaping up judgment for yourself. And God had this, and I was like crying out to God. And I'm like, why is all this stuff happening? Why is all this stuff happening? Why is stuff being delayed for me? And one reason God says stuff is being delayed for me is because I had a bunch of snakes around me. And it's like, I can't give you what I have for you with a bunch of snakes around you, because they're not going to do nothing but try to steal it, control you with it, play around and play in your face, spend it on other women. God said, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So my life is being delayed because people keep being sent to me playing in my face. And I say that literally. Like, people God has been showing me have been like literally paid to come and play in my face. Paid to come in my life and cause distractions. And paid to come in my life to slow me down. Paid to come in my life and cause disruption in my life, or to try to verbally abuse me. These people have been paid. Do you hear me? Paid to come in and love bomb me and then disappear. I mean, this stuff has been going on in my life for so long. It's like unbelievable. It is unbelievable. On jobs, people been paid to just try to disrupt adult bullying. It's basically what it is. All because we've allowed people who are hurt and unhealed to have positions of power, and they have money. And that's the most dangerous thing you can do, because they're going to weaponize it. It's been happening to me all my life. It's been happening to me all my life. People in authority, it's the most dangerous thing. It's the most dangerous thing to have somebody in authority who is hurt. A person that's hurt and wounded and unhealed, plus giving them power or money, they're going to weaponize it. They're going to use it to try to destroy somebody just because they're jealous of them. That's the worst thing you can have. But it's going on in the world, and God is going to put a stop to it. I just came in to do this video to free some people, free myself, because everything starts with you. And it might be some stuff that I might say that might trigger somebody, or they might not want to hear. So like I just excuse yourself or change the channel or whatever, but it has to be said. And for whatever reason, God wants me to be the one to say it. Probably because I'm probably the only person, or one of the few, that will say certain things. But these people have done so much for money. I mean, the stuff that people do for money. And it's people that's right in your backyard, your family, friends, relatives, co-workers, lovers. I'm telling you, people have been paid to come in and victimize you. It's happening all over the world. But God is putting a stop to it. People have been abusing their power. Adult bullies, basically, is what they are. And it's all because they are acting out of a hurt place or some childhood wound. I'm telling you, I've been going through this all my life. All because somebody was hurt. And because they were hurt, they chose to take their whole life and just make it their mission to destroy mine. That's their whole purpose in life, was to come in and to just destroy my life. Because probably they knew who I was. They knew the gifts I was going to hold. And they were envious of it. And so they made it their lifelong mission to try to destroy me. I mean, people have been staged around me. It's so sick to even think about. I try not to think about it. Staged around me. These people have been paid money. Like, you gonna forfeit a blessing that God give you for some money? And the irony of it all is, especially in relationships, these people failed the test. They got tricked out of their spot by the devil. They got tricked out of their spot by the devil. Because God has been talking to me, and I'm like, why is all these delays happening? Partially because people have been staged around me. And God said, I'm not going to bless you while you got all these snakes around you. Because they're not going to do nothing but just drain you dry. So my life has been put on hold. And I got these people abusing authority. Because a lot of these people get in these organizations for the sole fact so they can abuse authority. So they can call this, oh, I don't like this person. I'm going to call this person over here. Don't get them hours at their job. Oh, I don't like this person. Don't get them this job. I mean, they abusing authority on so many levels. It's unprecedented. And they're staged around you. And especially if you are a chosen person, you got people around you that's trying to stop you from getting to where God wants you to go. They don't want you to be the star. They don't want you to, and they are staged around you to try to stop you and block you and slow you down from being who God called you or getting what God has already given you. Spiritual gifts and even gifts in the 3D. You would be surprised how many inheritance schemes is going on right in your own family. Where you the only one know that you're the only one that don't know that you have something, and you got people who are calculating plans and coming up with stuff to keep you from knowing what's yours. It's happening in 3D, it's happening in the 5D. Your spiritual gifts. People know who you are. Excuse me, if you're chosen. But these people are staged around you. And it's sad because the devil is tricking people out of their spot. He tricking men out of their spot. He tricking women out of their spot. Because they're being drawn away by their own lust. And they're doing stuff for money. I'm telling you, these are the most what would you do for a Klondike bar people I've ever seen in my life. They can be bought. And I'm so glad this P. Diddy case came out, because it lets us see that people can be bought. Where they want to say, oh, you lying, you're a conspiracy theorist, or that don't happen. We see it happens. Anybody can be paid. I don't care what title they have, what degree they have, what job they work in, from the top to the bottom. People can be paid. And these people better realize God is about to expose them for all this stuff that they doing, hitting and hiding their hand. You got to be a dirty person to be sitting up in somebody's face, pretending to like them, pretending like you for them, and all the while stabbing them in the back. How do these people sleep at night? I mean, it's the world's greatest show going on with a bunch of actors and actresses, stuff being staged around you. People using weaponizing degrees, weaponizing organizations. These people who are wounded, God is going to force these people to go sit out and heal because they're abusing their authority. And they call themselves playing God in your life. It's been happening to me all my life. I'm telling you. This video, I'm just really trying to free myself and free some other people that won't stop coming for me. And when I cried out to God, I'm like, why is all this stuff happening? I mean, I've been going through stuff all my life. It's unbelievable. It's like Groundhog Day. But he let me see that it's one particular person that just keep on because they are hurt and they wounded and they will not stop until they see everybody else feel the way they feel. If I got to hurt, if I had to get my heart broke, you got to hurt and you got to get your heart broke. This is the thinking of this person and people like them. And like I said, they get in these organizations to abuse authority and to call themselves stage and stuff around you to alter your life, to slow you down, to delay you in life. All because they hurt. It's like, how do you go 10, 20, 30 years still hurt about something that happened 50 years ago and just let it just consume your whole life? That is sad. That is sad. That is sad. I mean, I'm telling you, it's really sad to me. And it's sad that the enemy keep tricking these people out of their spot for $1. You would be surprised all the people that God has shown me that's been around me, that's been sent in on purpose, paid money to come in and play in my face. Paid money to come in and act like they like me and then break my heart. Paid money to come in and slow me down and keep me from my destiny, to keep me from waking up, to distract me, to waste a bunch of my time. People have been sent in, paid to come in and do that in my life. People have been sent, paid to come in. And it's a good thing that I tapped into my intuition and I listened to the Most High God, because it goes so far, the hate goes so far that these people have sent people in to try to befriend me, to come around me, to think they're going to get in a relationship with me, only to give me a disease. People have been sent in on purpose. I'm paying you money to go in to try to get with this person, sleep with them, and give them a disease. People have been sent in on purpose to come around me. And like I said with this video, if it's making you feel uncomfortable, click off, because I'm just telling my truth. And the stuff that happened to me and people like me, what people pay for, what people would do for money. They play in your whole face. This has been going on all my life. I'm telling you. And then these people, we live in a society, we got to understand this. We live in a society full of closet witches and warlocks. They are. They your neighbor. They your family members. They your people at your job, from the top on down. And sometimes it's even the people you sleeping with and is married to and in relationships with. They in the closet. And I feel like you a coward if you hitting and hiding your hand. Like just come out and say, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. I don't like you. You're kind. You're tight. Just come out and say it. You a coward if you hitting and hiding your hand and cloaking yourself in energy, acting like you are not who you are, to fool the masses, but you all the while hitting and hiding your hand and victimizing people, all because you coming from a hurt place. Like, go and heal your heart. How long are you going to be hurting? How long are you going to be causing destruction in people's life because you're hurting? These people are abusing authority. That's the most dangerous thing to have, is somebody who is hurt and unhealed with power and money. They will weaponize it. And it's been going on. And I'm telling you, the Most High God, I'm just a messenger. When He tell me to say something, it's going down. It's about to go down. And these people don't realize they about to be living in some Revelations 9 and 6. If you read Revelations 9, period, but Revelation 9 and 6 talks about they're going to wish they was dead, but death is not going to come nowhere near them. That is the era we living in, because people keep playing with God. They think they can play God in people's lives and manipulate and delay and orchestrate your life to get you off course. But what God has for you is for you. I don't care what these people do. And I'm telling you, God had to wake me up to people being staged around me all my life, playing in my face. I'm talking about people been being paid money to come in and act like they like me in order to break my heart or walk away or some weird stuff. People have been paid to come in my life to get close to me, to put stuff, if it's making you uncomfortable, I'm just telling you my truth, to put stuff in my drinks, put stuff in my food, to try to make me crazy. I mean, people have been staged to come around me to call themselves manufacturing all this stuff to try to drive me crazy. They've been actually literally sent in paid money. Do you hear what I'm saying? Paid money to come in and try to drive me crazy. But how you go? I am a mental giant. You can't drive me crazy. I scored 100% on the emotional intelligence test without even batting an eye. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. But what's going to happen is they're going to live in this Revelations 9 and 6. And I just had to, because I'm telling you, people play in this dark arts and they think it's cute and they think it's funny playing with people's lives. But they about to get shown. Like, why are you playing with a grown adult? Go play with your kids. And these same people won't play with their kids, but they'll play with a grown adult, playing in their face, pretending, all getting paid. What would you do for a Klondike bar people? Getting paid. I'm telling you, this has been going on all my life. This is the first time I just really even, I share bits and pieces of my life, and I always say, like, I feel like I've been living in Stephen King, Twilight Zone. When I say that, I mean it, because stuff has been staged around me, because people know, just like they knew when Jesus was coming and he had gifts, they know about people who are chosen, who have gifts. And these people get to people in your family, or it just might even be an op in your family that just don't want you to be the star. And they stage stuff around you. I'm talking about some Truman stuff. Don't believe me if you don't want to. It's happening. Stage stuff around you to distract you, to try to drive you crazy, to slow you down in life, to get you where you won't wake up, to slow you down from your progress. And a lot of times, not only do they try to steal spiritual inheritance, but like I said, physical inheritance. You would be surprised how many people and families are staging stuff around people who are supposed to get, like, say you're supposed to get an inheritance and they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to know nothing about it. These people are constructing and staging stuff around you to get you set up to go to jail, to try to drive you crazy so you will take your own self out. I mean, we live in the world's greatest show. But I'm telling you, these people weaponizing these organizations, Babylon is about to fall. Because I'm going to tell you, when I cried out to God, because I'm telling you, I've been a test dummy for a particular person in the organization they've been in. They've been testing on me, doing stuff in the background, and then coming to me. I'm on the phone with this person. The first 5 minutes of every conversation is, what's been going on with you? You got anything going on in your life? Anything happening? How's you in this person relationship? How's you in that person relationship? And I'm like, who? Just ask somebody that every time they get on the phone with them. It's because they've been doing stuff in the background to alter your life, to play God in your life, to cause destruction in your life. It's been going on with me all my life. It's been going on with me all my life. And I just really haven't said anything because nobody will believe me. So I'm just waiting for justice from the Most High God. But when I cried out this last time, God was like, it's time. Just say it. Just say what's been going on. Because they won't stop. I mean, I'm telling you, and I see it starting to happen to my children. I'm like, oh, devil, you a lie. You're not about to do the same stuff to my children that you've been doing to me all my life. And it's because a person will not heal. This person in my life who refused to heal. They had their heart broke 51 years ago, and they set out on a quest. And then here we go with the monitoring spirits. I bind any shape, shifting, hovering monitoring spirit, banish you to hell, never to return. And I do it all day. Let seeing eyes go blind, hearing ears go deaf, with the monitoring spirits. Now, where that fly come from? My window was rolled all the way up. Okay. Let seeing eyes go blind, hearing ears go deaf. These people play in the dark arts, and they hid and hide their hand, and they act like nobody see them. But the y'all mask is off. Like, we see you. Like, it ain't enough tape, it ain't enough glue, it ain't enough stapling you can do to put that mask back on. We see who you are. And Babylon is about to fall. All these people abusing organizations, being adult bullies, because they butt hurt, because they mad at somebody, or they heart broke and they want to take it out on the world. Y'all going down. The Most High said you're going down. And in fact, when I cried out to God, he took me to the scripture in Isaiah 13. He took me to the scripture and I said, what's the next move? Because I move when God moves. When he tell me to move, I move. Just like the song. When he move, I move. When he tell me to move, we move. When he tell me to stop, I stop. I've been like this all my life. And they don't like the fact that I'm that way too. They don't like that fact. He took me to the book of Isaiah 13 and 3. Which says, when I cried out to God, I'm like, how long is these people going to keep getting away with this stuff? Sometimes you have to tell your truth. And you have to tell your truth. And then God will bring in just judgment. Because you have to speak your truth. Sometimes you have to speak your truth. And then, free yourself. And then God brings in judgment. So that's what I'm doing. This might not, it might just be a video that I have to do. I'm really not concerned with somebody looking. It's really, I'm freeing myself and freeing this person because they won't stop coming for me. He took me to Isaiah 13 and 3. I have commanded those I prepared for battle. I have summoned my warriors to carry out my wrath. For those who rejoice in my triumph, my victory. So that's the scripture God took me, the spirit God took me to. When I'm like, what are we doing? He said, I have commanded those I prepare. I've been talking about God been preparing me for a time such as this for years. I prepared. And a lot of stuff I went through, I had to go through, because how else would I know what's going on in my life? How else would I know unless I go through some of this stuff personally? Like, it ain't enough to have no book knowledge. You have to go through the school of hard knocks, earth school, and go through some stuff so you can be a messenger for the Most High God. Some of the stuff I had to go through, I'm like, oh my God, it was, I can't even talk about it. But I know I had to go through some of that stuff so I could have awareness of what's going on in the world. That's what I'm trying to say. So he took me to the scripture, Isaiah 13 and 3. I have commanded those I prepared. He didn't prepare me. I'm pretty sure he might prepare some of y'all for battle. We're in a spiritual battle. It's a battle between good and evil. I'm telling you. These people have been tricked out of their spot. I mean, my heart was heavy today because I've been thinking about how these people keep getting tricked out of their spot and forfeiting what God has for them for some monetary gain. Forfeiting gifts God has sent to these people in the form of a man or a woman or a job. Forfeited it having children and being blessed with children they don't take care of. They are like they have made us to feel like it's a curse to have a child. They forfeiting the blessed life that God had for them for monetary gains, for money. And you could tell these people because they are more concerned with pleasing man than pleasing the Most High God. How are you more concerned with getting a like on a video than what the Most High God wants you to do or not do when he putting breath in your body? These people don't care about you. They'll deceive you for a piece of bread. Like I always say, not even a whole loaf of bread, not even a slice, a piece of bread, they'll deceive you. But these people are so concerned with their image. And it's only us. It's only us. We have been tricked out of our spot. Our men have been tricked out of our women have been tricked out of their spot and sold their soul and been given less power than they already have. How do you sell your soul to the father of lies? His name is the father of lies. Like, how you think that's what good can come out of that? You done sold your soul to the father of lies. But then I said, I guess it makes sense because these people are liars and they putting on shows around you pretending like they for you and they not. But God said he had to delay. What God has for you is for you. But he had to delay some stuff because he had to get people from away from around you that when he blessed you would take advantage of it, would steal from you, would use it on some other person. He said he had to get them people away from around you. So if things are slow or delayed, trust me, it's for your good. He's trying to clear the way, get all the snakes out of the way. So when he give you your blessing, it's going to be a blessing. And you're not going to have to worry about people playing in your face. He said, I have commanded those I prepared. He prepared us. I know he prepared me. I done been prepared. Oh my God, since I was a child. I have summoned my warriors. Love warrior. I have summoned my warriors to carry out my wrath for those who rejoice in my triumph, which means victory. So he's using the people in the earth to carry out his wrath. And how is he doing that? By us speaking up about the injustices that's going on in the world. People and these organizations. Why would you let somebody bring your organization down? Why are you giving all this power to somebody who is wounded and hurt and mad at the world? They're weaponizing their authority. They're weaponizing their connections, and they're using them to abuse authority because they don't like this person because of the way they look. I don't like this person because they made me mad. I don't like this person because my man looked at him. So I'm going to use my connections to try and torment this person. Gang stalking. We ain't going to talk about that situation. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day that God is going to deal with next to. Staged around us. I mean, people have been staged. And I'm just going to share a few things. It's my own personal thing that I'm doing here for myself. And setting some people free that won't stop coming for me. It's like, it's amazing what God has shown me, all the people that's been staged around me playing in my face. Acting like they like me. Slowing me down on purpose. Doing things intentionally to try to drive me crazy. Putting stuff in my food and drink to mess with my mental. It happens. And then the scripture God took me to with that was Mark 16. I'm gonna just Mark 16 and 18. Okay. He took me to Mark 16 and 18. Because I can tell you, I've been poisoned before. I know how people done put stuff in my food, in my drink. And people have been sent to play and come around me to do this stuff on purpose. Ain't nothing new under the sun. If it's happening to me, we see it's happening. I'm so thankful that Diddy case came out because it lets you see that this stuff happened. It's not no conspiracy. Oh, she just conspiracy. Oh, she ain't telling the truth. Anybody that's telling the truth, they're going to say something wrong with you. Come on now. They ain't gonna agree with you telling the truth about them. Of course they're gonna say something. Oh, they didn't try. They didn't even pay people to go around and create narratives about me like I'm some lust monkey. I believe in relationships and marriage. I just had a bunch of people playing around in my face, pretending, being sent in by this wounded person that won't go take their behind somewhere and go heal, victimizing me all my life. Mark 16:18. And when they drink deadly poisons, it will not harm them. I didn't live in that scripture. When they drink deadly poisons, it will not harm them. I've been poisoned before. I know how I feel. I've been given medicine with whatever was on it. I know how I feel. And it wasn't like no food. Like sometimes, like I know, because I used to drink back in the day. So I know how I feel like to fit alcohol poison. And it's sort of like that, but like 1,000 times worse. It's like stuff coming out of both ends. The room is spinning. You dizzy. It feel like you about to leave up out of here. I've had that happen to me several times by people who've been placed around me to do this stuff. I'm telling you, I'm just saying this to free myself and to get it off my chest because it's been weighing heavy. And I haven't been saying anything. I mean, but when God allowed me to share the details, it is going to be gut cringing to know that somebody that's supposed to love you the most is having this stuff done to you. I'm telling you, I've been going through stuff all my life, from them playing in my checking accounts, and it happens, a lot of it happens during the full, I'm telling you, it's a bunch of closet witches and warlocks around us. The full moon and the new moon. Anytime some weird stuff happens around, I know they playing that energy, because that's what they do. And that's what God have been showing me too, how these people be playing in them dark earths and then want to try to paint a picture like I'm doing that. How? I'm talking about love and light. I'm trying to stop playing. So if anybody believe that narrative, you just want to believe it. I'm telling you, sending people in to play in my face. Sending people in, and that's why I say you got to tap into your intuition, because people been being paid, given money to come in my life, pretend like they want to be with me, and these people have diseases, incurable diseases. They've been being paid to try to come in my life and give me an incurable disease. I'm telling you, it's going on. It's been happening in my life. Catfishing me. It's probably pages out there of me where people done duplicated my picture, doing all type of weird stuff in my name. That's been happening too. People been being paid to say I'm crazy, paid to paint all these narratives of me like I'm a streetwalker. I mean, I done had the most horrible things said about me, which is so polar opposite of who I am. It's laughable. It's laughable. But it nonetheless has been happening, because these people won't go and heal their heart. If I gotta feel this pain, if I gotta have my heart broken, if I can't be with the person I want to be with, well, everybody around me gonna be hurting. And I just said to the Most High God, all this, like I've been having this stuff happen to me all my life. If I can't have no peace, you ain't gonna have no peace. These people been doing stuff to me all my life. It's like unfreaking believable. I'm telling you, it's sickening, it's disgusting, it's diabolical, it's nefarious, and it's all because a person is hurt because they got their heart broke, and they jealous because of the life that God gave me, which is crazy, because these same people, if they take all that nasty, filthy, disgusting, venomous energy that they're using to attack somebody, and they dedicated to trying to destroy somebody, and apply it to their own life, they might be somebody in life. They might acquire everything that they hating on you for trying to get, or God given to you. They can have a wonderful life, but they just refuse to do that. They just gonna keep hitting and hiding their hand. And God had to show me. I'm like, what is going on? Hitting and hiding their hand. And I'm like, what's going on? Did you just see that? Somebody just stabbed me in the back. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Well, why is my blood dripping off your hand? I was just painting. I mean, they've been playing in my face. It is so disgusting. It is disgusting to no avail. But God told me, you want to play with me? You want to smoke? You want to bring all the smoke to me? I'm going to smoke you out. And I'm going to tell all your secrets. Let's go. Another thing these people be doing for money. Oh, we're not going to talk about, oh no, we are going to talk about, not that we're going to talk about it. How these people be playing in them dark arts. Doing rituals and stuff. To cause you, they be doing rituals to mess with your breathing. They do rituals for heart attack pills. They do rituals, for you to have rare diseases. They do rituals, to cause chaos and conflict in your life. And that looks like everywhere you go, people are fighting with you. People got an attitude with you. And you're like, what is wrong with these people? They plan because they are master manipulators of energy. And people like to think that if I don't believe in that stuff, it doesn't work. That's not how it works. Because I didn't believe in it all my life. But it still is being done to me. I've been living in Groundhog Day. It's if you in some low vibrational energy. That stuff will work. It will have an effect on you if you're in some low vibrational energy. That's why I keep saying stay in your high vibrational energy, because it's like a magnet. Energy attracts other energy. If you're in low vibrational energy, the stuff them people are sending to you will work. It might not have a full effect that they wanted to, but it will. It's been happening to me all my life. I've been a test dummy. And unbeknownst to me, not only have I been a test dummy, where these people practicing stuff on me, they calling me and saying, well, how did your day go? What happened with your day? Did anything happen strange? Anything? And I'm like, what? How's you and this person relationship? How's you and this person relationship? And then all of a sudden, me and this person falling out for no apparent reason. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Business relationships I've had. Everything good. Friends. I mean, we've been working on soon as I tell this person about something I'm doing, all of a sudden me and this person is falling out for no apparent reason. And it's either that they're using dark arts, or they literally sending somebody to tell people some stuff about you that's not true, that they don't want to work with you. It's been going on all my life. I'm telling you, it's been going on all my life. We ain't gonna talk about how they be burying stuff in the ground. We ain't gonna talk about how they be putting stuff in a freezer to put you in freezer spells to freeze you in like the worst time of your life. We ain't gonna talk about how they be burying stuff, taking your pictures, putting you on altars. It's been happening to me all my life. I'm telling you, I've been a test dummy. And I can tell you the first occurrence that when I was 13, I was taken to a house where all these women was in the house. I'm 13. I don't know what the heck going on. They did a card reading on me. They did a palm reading on me. They did a tea reading on me. And so apparently whatever was going on, whatever was saw in that reading just gave this person more fuel to want to attack me. Like, oh no, it can't be her. She can't be the star. She's not going to have love. And these people have been playing God in my life. They've been playing God in my life. They've been weaponizing their authority with these organizations. And them people going down, because it's not just the person that's in my life doing it. It's happening all over the world, especially the chosen people. Okay. So I'm like, why am I here? I'm 13. What do I need to get a reading done on me for? I was not into none of that stuff. But I was taken to a reading. Okay, we're going to fast forward to when I was 18. I was invited to come downtown I was invited to go to Edgewater. Oh, I got some friends together. We going to be down there. I get down there. You want to steal my peace? Ain't none of us going to have no peace. If I can't have no peace, you ain't gonna have no peace. If you want to bring me all the smoke, you're gonna get smoked out. And you're gonna have to start answering to some people about all the stuff you keep lying about. I'm 18 years old. I get called to go down to Edgewater. I get down there, it's a bunch of women in a circle chanting something, dancing around the circle. And the Spirit of God would not let me go over there. This person kept saying, don't you want to get in the circle? And I'm like, no. Don't you want to get in the circle? God been protecting me all my life from this stuff. Because when you have certain gifts, they want you to use them for evil. But this is the problem within itself. I work for the Most High God. I'm not about to forfeit what the Most High, who created the whole world, has for me for less, some crumbs, playing in some dark stuff. No, thank you. And I understand that I'm probably ruffling some feathers because there's a whole lot of people into this stuff more than you think and know. And they in every arena. But whatever. You want to keep coming for me, you're not going to have no peace. If I can't have no peace and they want to keep coming for me, you want to smoke, bring the smoke to me, I'm going to smoke you out. Let go. Another thing people be doing for money, they good for like calling in a favor and having you blacklisted from something, calling in a favor and having you harassed on your job or messing with your car. We're gonna talk about the car accident rituals they be doing. Listen, I done been in so many car accidents, I done lost track. And I can't even say car accidents because I've been like just sitting at a light and a car crashing into me. Sitting at a light and a car bagging into me. Sitting at a light in a car. Like, how is all this stuff happen? They do car accident magic. It happens. They do it. And I know what I'm saying may be making somebody uncomfortable, but it has to be said. And I'm the one to say it. Even with and this particular person has not only been doing stuff to me, but doing stuff to people in my family. How is it that every one of my cousins, husbands or boyfriends got in a car accident? Some of them was fatal. How is that? That don't even make sense. Stuff is being orchestrated in our life at the hands of a person that's heartbroken, and they refuse to see anybody else happy. If I can't be happy, they don't want nobody else to be happy. And in fact, they probably get off on seeing people be in pain. It's like that Munchausen by they get off on seeing people in pain. You look a little too happy, so I'm gonna have to stir some stuff up, go pay somebody to do some stuff, go call in some favors to disrupt your life. How every one of my cousins, all of them, and some of them has been fatal. They done been in car accidents fatal. I done been in so many accidents, it don't even make no sense. The last one I was in, I'm just sitting at a light. It's broad daylight. Ain't no other cars on the street. I'm sitting at a light. This lady just crashed into the back of me. How did you not see me? They do that too. They pay people to do. I'm telling you, these people would do anything for money. They would do anything for money. How this woman didn't see me, it don't make no sense under the God's grace. How did you not see me? It's nobody else on the road. And it's a broad daylight, a sunny day. How did you not see me? This lady ran right into the back of me. And I proceeded to go to the emergency room. This is how they be playing. I'm telling you. People can be bought everywhere. I go to the emergency room. They gave me a shot that was supposed to be some pain medicine, which the pain was still there. I don't know what they gave me. It wasn't no pain medicine because I done been in several accidents and I've gotten that shot before. I don't know what they gave me. Then my blood pressure was so high, it was like stroke level, and they just let me leave the hospital. Why would you let me leave the hospital? I didn't even know, because I've never had my blood pressure be that high. I just felt funny. But I'm like, why would they let me leave the hospital and my blood pressure was high? Okay. These people be doing all type of stuff. And it seems like it's unrealistic that somebody would do that. But we see in these cases that's coming out that people do it all over the world. And they target people who are chosen because they want to destiny swap and get your gift. You can't destiny swap and get nobody gifts. That's the devil that's the lie that the devil keep telling these people that they can do. I'm like, the devil must got some gab on him, because the stuff he be telling these people that they think they gonna get off. Oh, I'm a swap her destiny and give her my destiny. You can't do that. He got some gab on, the devil got some gab on him. He got some gab on him. And he went employee of the month again. The devil went employee of the month again. I mean, it's like unrealistic. All this stuff has been happening to me all my life. I'm telling you, people have been paid to come around me and play in my face. And I'm telling you, anybody who has drank the Kool-Aid, took the pill, you better go and repent to the Most High God, because you're going to live in that Revelations 9:6, where it says, you will wish you was dead and death will not come nowhere near you. Even death is going to throw the deuces up to you. Like, no, you made that bed, get in there, put the cover up over your head, get comfortable, because you're going to be there. Play in the people's face. How do you play with a whole human life like it's a toy? It's disgusting to me. I want to throw everything up in my stomach, from the small intestine to the large intestine to all the creases in between, and just like start over. Anything that was in me when I was around this person, I want it all to come up and out. I'm so disgusted. How people want to play with your life. Go play with your kids. Don't play with adults. But God is about to deal with these people, because they will not stop. And they do not have and even when they do lie and say they stop, their heart is still not repented. And so it's like they playing with God. Okay. So we're going to see how that work out for you. They playing with God. But when all this judgment come in, like, these people have God complexes, because they get a little stuff off and they feel like, oh, I didn't alter this person's life, I done did this, and they got this God complex. But then when they start reaping judgment, now all of a sudden they want to pray to God. Like, how? I thought you were God. I thought you had a power and authority. They need to just stop. If your heart is not right and repented, just stop, because them prayers ain't going no further than the ceiling. They not. You playing your own self. I'm telling you, we living in the world on some Truman type stuff. Don't believe me. If you don't know, you gonna know, because a lot of this stuff is coming out. I'm telling you, I've been used as a test dummy all my life. I've been spiritually molested. I've been spiritually, energetically gang raped all my life. It's been happening. It's sickening. It's disgusting. I've been a power pack because of the energy I hold. People have been playing in my face. Okay. You want to send me to smoke? I'm going to smoke you out and tell all your secrets. I don't care. Because the Most High God told me to. Because it's like, unless you speak your truth, how can you get judgment? And these people keep playing in your face like you don't know. Like, I am a whole seer. I can see through your whole soul. And the only reason I haven't seen it in all this time is because God didn't want me to see it yet. He had to unveil this stuff piece at a time, because it would be so overwhelming that you might go crazy to know that people is playing in your face, putting stuff in your food, sending people towards you to victimize you and try to drive you crazy on purpose. Like, are you kidding me? Who is doing this type of stuff? What type of dirty soul do you have to do this type of stuff? But I'm telling you, these people will do anything for money. The devil is drawing these people away by their own lust with money. The love of money will cause people to do all type of stuff. And the sad part about it is the devil is using them. They don't even see they being used. Because the devil, he's like killing two birds with one stone. If I can get you, the art of war, to play with this person, disrupt this person's life, and do all this evil stuff, the devil know you're going to get judgment for that. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. You being played. You being used as a pawn to attack people that look just like you. And this stuff been going on all my life. And the people in my family, if y'all don't want to believe it, that's on your body. But I'm telling you, this stuff been going on all my life. People have been being staged, sent to me, paid to come and play in my face and to disrupt me and to slow my life down. We ain't going to talk about how they be playing in my checking accounts. Because people can be paid in every arena. But God got something for them too. They're going to live in that Revelations 9 and 8. 9 and 6. They're going to live in it. This video, I just really, we ain't going to talk about the stuff they be burying in the ground with your picture and throwing graveyard dirt in it. We ain't going to talk about the graveyard dirt they be putting in your food. We ain't gonna talk about that. How they have people putting stuff. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. But these people about to get their judgment. I'm telling you, these people will not stop. And it's like, God's like, well, if they don't stop, you're gonna have to call judgment and bring it to the light. And maybe then, maybe then they'll stop. I don't know. But I know I'm not the person to come for, because I have authority over my demons. Everybody, we have lower self demons. I have authority over mine. You gonna come for me. You're gonna come for me and think you're gonna sick your demons on me. I'm gonna take the ones that's in me, attack you with them, then put them back under subjection and have your demons attacking you. Your own demons that you sent towards me gonna be attacking you. And you're gonna be scared of your own self. Playing with me. Because I have authority. I've been studying the greats. The greats that have authority over that world. I've been studying them. So I know I have authority. But I know how to put man under subjection. These people don't. They out of control. I'm gonna have you scared of your own self. Keep coming for me. These people then did all this stuff and thought you was gonna fall in these traps they didn't set. And God is keep saving me, saving you, one trap at a time. I done had so much stuff done over my life. It's unprecedented. It's unbelievable. All because of a hurt person that will not sit their behind down and go heal. That have taken their whole life and dedicated it to destroying me. It's the most disgusting thing in life, and especially the person it is. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm telling you, it is the most sickening, disgusting thing in the world. And we know this stuff happens. It's not just happening to me, because it's a whole community of people that I've tapped into. It's happening to a lot of chosen people. It's happening. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, God have to wake you up when you're ready to know what's going on around you. I'm saying this because I'm trying to free myself and free this person, because they don't seem to want to stop. And they keep setting these traps, and then they the ones falling in the traps. And then you can't even get your own self out the trap. How you can't get your own self out the trap you fell in, that you created for me? And then they want to be acting all like, why is this happening to me? I don't know why I'm going. You know why it's happening to you. Like, somebody doing something to you. You doing something to you. By coming for innocent people. I'm telling you, these people is about to get they handed to them. Sacrificing kids and animals and all this weird stuff. Doing sex magic on people and trying to harness your sacral and attaching cords to you. And then they dirty asses try to come in your dreams and astral project in your dreams. If they can't get you in the 3D, they come into your dreams trying to. And I know in my dream self, like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. And a lot of times what they would do too is come to you in your dream looking like somebody that you love and you're familiar with. But the energy don't feel, you like, that look like my grandmother, but it don't feel like her energy. It don't. They be trying to bind you to stuff in your dream because they dirty, rusty, crusty, dusty souls can't get close enough to you in the 3D. That's why I've been to myself, not going around nobody, because at this point in my life, I don't know who to trust, because so many people have been staged around me. I'm talking about boyfriends, family members, people that birthed me, all is on a mission. Okay. These people are about to get the worst thing you can have, I'm telling you, is a hurt person with power and authority or money. Them are the most dangerous people because they weaponize their authority. And they come for people that they just jealous of because you got a purpose. You pretty. You know, God used you. You got a pretty voice. You can play an instrument. They come for people like us and stage people around us to try to slow us down, keep us from waking up, and to try to drive you crazy. I'm telling you, it's been a mission to try to drive me crazy all my life. But how? Whatever God put, I am a mental giant. I will annihilate you. It's never going to work. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these people racking up judgment after judgment after judgment because they keep coming for me. And I keep telling these people for a friend, I've been saying it for years, do not come for me. But I guess they slow and they don't get it. But they about to get it because they about to live in Revelations 9:6. They will wish they was dead, but death will not come nowhere near them. And then they play with your kids. They play with your kids. And I'm like, oh, I'm seeing some stuff like, oh, you're not about to do to me, what you did to me all my life to my child. You getting smoked out. I'm telling all your secrets. You want to bring me to smoke, you getting smoked out. This video, I'm doing it for me. If it make you uncomfortable, you know, click off. But I just want it to be documented that I know what's been going on. I ain't going to specifically say no name, but it's been at the hands of the person that birthed me. Believe me or don't believe me. And don't nobody come for me talking about, oh, it ain't. I know. They butt hurt because they've been hurt by my father, and their heart has been broken and they never healed from it. So it's like, I'm going to destroy everybody who I think even look like they happy. Starting with me when I was a child. If I even had a smile on my face, it got wiped off. I couldn't even be happy. I couldn't even be happy as a child because I had to keep a poker face. Because if I looked like I was too happy or smiling, I was going to get some extra work. It was going to be something. These people, God has got a special place in hell for some of these people because they keep trying to destroy an innocent person that ain't doing nothing but here trying to help the world. And they hit and had their hands because they cowards. They can't even come out and say, oh, I don't like you. They cowards. I'm doing this video for me. I'm telling you, I'm trying to lift this load off of me and free this person. Because maybe if me's talking about what they doing to me, maybe they'll stop. Or maybe people will start going and questioning that person why you had me at a seance. I'm sitting in the middle. And God kept saying to me, don't get in that circle. Don't get in that circle. And this person kept saying, don't you want to get in the circle? Don't you want to get in the circle? Unbeknownst to me, I probably was the damn sacrificial lamb. Unbeknownst to me. I'm like, no, I don't know what they're saying. Chatting in the circle. I'm not getting down by no water. No. Unbeknownst to me, I probably was the sacrificial lamb. Because I'm telling you, I have been a test dummy for this person my whole life. Every time I would get on the phone with them, they would be checking their work to see if what they did was working on me. I've been going through this my whole life. And it's like now, because this person is going through stuff with their health, it's like they didn't just they going down with guns blazing. Well, you going down with guns blazing, I am too. You want to make my life uncomfortable all my life and mess with my connections, friendships, jobs, money, health. You getting smoked out. You getting smoked out. God said do it. And he took me to the scripture that said, I have commanded and prepared you for battle. I have summoned you to carry out my wrath in the earth. And it's for these dusty, crusty people who keep weaponizing their authority and their organizations and coming for people who just out here trying to live and do what God told them to do. Weaponizing their authority. But they about to get what they're looking for. And these dumb people that's out here looking up to these people because they got some status or some money. That is the basis of you looking up to somebody because they got money or status. They be some of the biggest devils in the world. Why are you looking up to these people? Meanwhile, God sending an earth angel, somebody to come. Be careful who you entertain, because it might be an angel that's sent by God to bless you. God been setting these people up. And I'm going to tell you, even in the area of me being in a relationship, I can't even get what God has for me because I keep having all these snakes sent to me playing in my face. And it's like you forfeited a gift from God. It ain't just happening with me. I'm pretty sure some of y'all can relate. You forfeited a gift from God for some money. Somebody telling you, oh, go act like you like her, play in her face, try to destroy her, try to use mental manipulation to destroy her, waste a bunch of her time. These people have been getting paid to come in my life and do this stuff. And they probably like sitting on the edge of their seat like, when's she gonna say something? When's she gonna say something? Because they know I know. They know I know. They've been getting readings on me. They know I know. But I'm not about to entertain y'all and give y'all none of my energy because you didn't got enough of it. I'm telling you, I've been being spiritually, energetically, RAPED, gang my whole life. I've been a test dummy my whole life. These people will not. I'm telling you, they about to be stopped. They about to live in Revelations 9 and 6. You want to bring me the smoke, you want to get smoked out. I'm doing this video for me. This has been the story. This has been the fiber of my life. It's been the fiber of my life. It's so, when I'm telling you, when I tell my story, it's going to be so unbelievable to you that it's like, how can you still be sane, having gone through all this? And it's all at the hands of a person that birthed me. The person that, you know how devastating that is to know that the person that birthed you is the main ringleader, paying people to come to me, to victimize me, to play on my face. And parents, okay, to victimize me. Now, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to be done because I feel like I'm rambling now. But I'm just really trying to get it off my chest so I can lift this weight and move on with my life and let judgment have its way. How is it? I'll just use this example. Just say you living with your father. You're an adult. You living with your father. You go to this father and say, your car is down. My car is down. And you go off, you know, you out and about and you see a friend and your friend, you know, y'all go out or whatever. And they like, well, I had too much to drink. So going to take my car back. This friend is saying to this person, well, I'll use me as an example. Going to take the car back to your house and just pick me up in the morning. And I got this person like looking at me in disgust and aggravation like, they did what? They helped you do what? Why would they help you? Why would they let you do that? Why would they help you do? And I'm looking at this person like, am I missing something? Like, you would think it's a good thing that somebody is helping me, unless you are paying somebody to not help me. Why would that surprise you that somebody is helping me? I mean, hypothetically, why would that surprise you? Why would you be disgusted that somebody, I'm telling you, it has been the most disgusting thing ever to have people that's supposed to love you the most hate you the most and don't even want you to have a reason to smile. Don't even want you to have a reason to smile. How dirty do you have to be to not even want somebody to have a reason to smile that came out of your ass? Okay. Believe me, don't believe me. I'm not here to try to convince nobody or nothing. I know what I've been going through all my life. God been unfolding piece by piece by piece. And I haven't said anything because I really feel sorry for you. Because what is the mental what's going on in your mind that you would think that it's okay? Like, you would think after decade 2, 3, 4, you'll be like, okay, maybe I didn't did enough. Maybe I need to stop. No, they just keep going. They're not stopping. And so I guess they're not going to stop until they stop. So God told me to smoke them out. Smoke them out. And then people can go to that person, ask her, why would you take your child to a seance? Why would you go get your car at 13 a reading? What are you trying to see about your child at 13? Introducing them to that type of lifestyle. I know it's not going to be pretty when people see this video, but ask me if I care. I don't care, because they've been screwing with my life, manipulating my life all my life. So be it. So at this point, I'm telling you, it's not just happening to me. It's a whole community of people this stuff is happening to. And God is about to render judgment. I just had to say it, and I feel lighter that I've said it. And because I've been just saying bits and pieces, but and it's like, I ain't even scratched the surface. I'm just telling you certain things that's going to happen to me. I mean, diabolical. And it's sad at the hands of who it's coming from. But God has always vindicated me. He's always comforted me, always had a ram in the bush, always sent me other women in my life that were instrumental and that actually loved me and wanted the best for me and weren't trying to destroy me and cause fatalities to happen in my life. So I feel blessed. And I just chalk it up to mental health. Something has to be wrong with you to operate in that type of energy towards somebody that you gave birth to. Something is definitely not right. And these people, y'all need to go and question that person. Ask them, where was the point of contention that made you feel like you have to do something like this to your own daughter? But I'm telling you, people better go and repent, because they're about to live in this Revelations 9 and 6.